25 trips around. Here comes your non-wing feature event. Dice it up at the front of the field. We'll see who has the top spot here in the opening laps. So far, the advantage to the 11. The one-way performance entry going to lead on lap number 1. Austin Toski right now running in that second spot. Sitting in third is going to be McCutcheon. Fourth going to be the snap-on 0-4 of Leonard. Jesse Pate right now your top 5. And everybody migrating up to the top of the racetrack. They break rank from about the midfield on back. You've got them running top, middle, and bottom right now. Into traffic we go. And Jet Hayes, he was about to have some company. Austin Toski, though, got the door slammed on him. It wasn't by the leader, it was by lap traffic. Able to clear the Soar machine now. Has a run to the outside. Leader up across the racetrack. Blocks the charge on him. Austin Toski there. Both drivers up to the top of the speedway in 3 and 4. Hayes able to fend him off for the time being. See where they go into 1 and 2. Hayes down to the bottom. Throws the slide on the Soar car. Austin Toski tries to take it 3 wide. Had to wait on the car in the middle of the turn. Was able to get there in time. Sticks it down to the bottom once again. Now going to slide up across the racetrack. It continues to be the one-way performance over the Hyper Racing entry. Now with a run to the outside for the race lead as they are both on the binders. Lap traffic all but stopping in front of him, and Austin Toski going to take over the top spot. Hayes going to look to the outside to retake it. He's got it at the line. Hopping the left rear tire of a lap car, though. Up on the left rear, brings it back down. Somehow avoids going Bo Luke style over the top of the car in front of him. He's going to fall to second now. Going to regain and regroup here. As they are sideways in front of him. Goes down to the bottom of the speedway. Does he have the slide and the speed? He does not. The 21 able to clear and hold as they work into turns 3 and 4. Now has clean racetrack for a moment. Tries to clear the Soar machine. The 38 of Riley Austin Toski was able to get there. Riley now racing with him. Family going at it here. One trying to win, one trying to avoid going a lap down, and that is going to open the door for Jet Hayes to go back into the top spot. Jet Hayes back to the race lead across the nose of the 21 through turns 1 and 2. Down to the inside now into turns 3 and 4. Will he bring momentum across the racetrack? He does. A little bit too much, though. Hayes able to turn back to the inside and retakes it. Good battle at the front of this one. Austin Toski running in second. McCutcheon still riding in third. Jesse Pate. And it's going to be Friesen, Jason, then Jaden. Oh, we've got one hopping off the top of the racetrack over in turn number 2. He's still rolling. The caution light's still going to come on. See what he does this time as they roll into turns 1 and 2. Kind of cheats it up to the cushion a little bit. Hayes entering more on as they work onto the back straightaway. A couple of car lengths separating them as they work into turns 3 and 4. White flag going to come out. Austin Toski with the run. Going to dive to the inside in turns 1. Does he have anything to turn number 2? He does not. Has to wait on the car as they work onto the back straightaway for the final time. Checkered flag going to greet the 11J, Jet Hayes. Going to victory lane once again here in non-wing. Keegan Austin Toski in second. Ryder McCutcheon in third. Jesse Pate and Jason Friesen unofficially your top 5. Set to go to green. Here comes your restricted feature event 25 times around. Field off and running, battle for the race lead. The 11 high, the 7 low. Up across to the middle, scrubs off a little bit of speed with momentum on the outside. Kyle Hooper able to hold on to the top spot. Ollie Geiger in second. Hank Soares sitting in third. The 97 of Cash Lacombe running in fourth. Sam Collar fifth at the line. Looking into the inside now. Race for that spot in the hands of Chase McDougall, Cash Lacombe, Kyler Bierce. Collar getting shuffled back to 7th. As we've got one off at the top of the racetrack. He's still rolling his speed, though. He's just, well, he's out of the ballpark. That's the 30. Brings it back on the speedway. Here is up front. Battle for the lead. They're side by side to the back straightaway. The 11 having to peel down to the bottom. Slams the door on the 7 of Geiger. Geiger had a run at it. Wasn't able to capitalize, though, and that opens the door for Soares in 22. He's got second. Looks for the lead. Can't get it, though. Hank Soares trying to take advantage of traffic. Just about took away the top spot. The 11 quick to hold on to it, though. Hooper holds it. Soares, Lacombe now going to move his way up into the 3rd spot. On the outside, running, taking it back is Ollie Geigers. Here comes the 73, McDougall. Looking high, looking low. Takes it down to the bottom now. Oh, look out, Lacombe! Just got slammed up into the wall by the slower car. Fantastic job getting on the binders and avoiding going end over end, though. As for a second, looked like maybe damage to the right front, but the car is still rolling straight. As we're back into traffic, leaders up on the high side, slower cars down to the bottom. Here comes Soares with a run onto the back bumper of the 11. Right there on the tail tank as they work onto the back straightaway. Now looks to the outside. Leader had to roll out of the throttle. Wasn't sure where the lap car was going to go. They are side by side around to the front straightaway. Buries the throttle to the floorboard, and he's got it. Hank Soares never letting off of the throttle. He goes up into the race lead. Now Kyle Hooper going to have to try to retake it. As next time by, white flag coming for Hank Soares. Having to go down to the bottom of the entry of 3, brings up to the cushion behind him. The 27 got a little sideways there. Able to recover and hold on to it as the white flag is flown. Leader onto the back straightaway for the final time. He'll work through turn 3 and out of turn number 4. Checker flag going to drop in this one. Hank Soares gets the job done here in restricted. Kyle Hooper crossing in second. Ollie Geiger in third. Chase McDougal and Cale LeGruen unofficially your top 5. Ladies and gentlemen, off of turn number 4, it's showtime at A-Class. He's going to jump out to the early advantage, slid up the racetrack, protected the line. Couple of drivers getting a little sideways mid-pack. Everybody sorts it out here. Coming around lap number 1, it'll be Hayes showing the way. Guile running in second. He's in right now, going to run in the third spot. The 83 of Woods going to run in fourth as they bolt onto the backstretch. Ooh, look out, we got him crossed up just outside of the top 5. McCutcheon was right in that mix. Everybody sorts it out here as they work around to the front side of the speedway. Cale LeGruen to the 24. Going to be a benefactor on that one, able to pick up a couple of spots as up front Hayes looking to go on a tear here tonight. Already got the non-wing win, trying to add a third career win in A-Class as Hayes so far not able to advance any further up through traffic. As I say that, he'll get a run on the 9, finally able to clear Hansen around to the front straightaway. As caution light's going to come on, problems over in turns 3 and 4. One of them was the 2F. He was up off at the top of the speedway. Jason Friesen right now running at your top 10 as we go back to green. Here comes Elijah Guile looking for the top spot across the nose of the 11. Not enough momentum, though, as the 11 able to turn back underneath him. Guile coming after him one more time through turns 3 and 4. Does he have enough to hold on to the race lead? He doesn't. By half a car, Jet Hayes holds on to it. Elijah Guile right there in his back bumper. Woods trying to capitalize on it, see if he can pick off both of them. All 3 drivers going to the top side over in turns 1 and 2. Now Hayes going to go ahead and hammer down and see if he can put some distance between himself and the Sign Today Sports number 13. Able to fend off the charge, and Guile doing everything just right. Just not quite enough forward drive at either end of the racetrack to fend off the charge and battle back on the 11 as Hayes holds on to it with 18 laps completed. Again, 25 the distance. Guile not closing quick enough, though. As they come around to cook off lap number 23, we got 2 to go. Next time by, white flag coming. Leader down at the bottom. Guile likewise opens the door for the 83 to get a run to the backstretch, looking for second into turns 3 and 4. Both drivers drop to the deck. Guile able to protect the position. Problem for Volkman here as they come around to the white flag. He's going to come to a stop right next to the track. Now going to go ahead and turn it down into the infield. Will avoid the caution as your leader finds turns 3 and 4 for the final time. Checker flag and drop for the second time tonight on Jet Hayes.